Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what might be a fun little feature on the channel. This time, we're going to be taking a look at Age of Empires 4, the currently running stress test in which you can participate yourself. All you need to do is go to the Steam page of the game, and there is gonna be right now from Friday until like Sunday or so a possibility for you to play the game. However, you do require some technical requirements, but that should be probably manageable. It's not that high end, so you don't need like the highest processor or the best graphics card, so you should be fine. And I have played a match versus AI, and it was kind of weird. So now what I would like to do, since single player is completely unavailable, is try to go actually versus players. I would probably not go 1 versus 1, that's just gonna end up horribly. So let's try and see if we can go versus players, and if we can find a potential game. And if by doing so we might be able to have some sort of fun content for the channel. I'm really interested to see what the game is gonna be like, because I really love Age of Empires 2, and it's like the best title from the entire franchise. It even surpassed Age of Empires 3, that unfortunately did not work out as much, and I feel like they did realize that, and so they are trying to utilize lots of things from Age of Empires 2 in the fourth title. But we're gonna see how this is gonna all work out. I want to switch to you know what, I haven't tried yet. I'm gonna go with the Holy Roman Empire. It looks like we are doing large for 6 players, and it's an archipelago, so there's gonna be lots of naval combat. So maybe English is a bit better because they might have bonus to the navy. Let's take a look. I'm trying to see if it's the case. Okay, so this is gonna be truly interesting to see how this is gonna work out. I'm really dying to see how difficult it can be versus players in comparison to when you go against actual AI, because AI, sure, if you play against the higher difficulty, it can punish you severely, but because people are still probably trying to pick up the basics and see how it goes, it's a bit different. So for example, if you want to go to a higher, how should I say this? If you want to level up your tech tree, or you want to proceed into the feudal age and something, in Age of Empires 2 or 3 in the town center, you run the research. Here you actually need to construct a building. So the interesting thing is that theoretically, by doing so, you can put multiple villagers on top of it and speed up the process in which you actually achieve the next era and gain access to some new tech and get potential upper hand versus your enemy. So this is going to be truly interesting to see how this is going to work out. Okay, so arrows work for this, and what I've learned so far from the menu is that there are a couple of changes. So we're gonna immediately start spamming this, and we're gonna start scouring our island. It looks like we are the middle one. There's gonna be small bodies of water in between these islands, and there's not that many riches. There should be like one deposit for... Okay, one deposit for stone, and then bunch of deposits of gold. Each of them has 8,000 pieces of gold, and honestly, that sounds awesome. But you also need to realize that it's gonna take a bit longer for the villagers to actually extract the gold. So try to put them there as fast as possible. We're gonna focus on acquiring food right now because we have the population until 30. 8 people are working their butts off, so let's keep it up. Certain research is available to us early before reaching the feudal era, but if we want to do this later on or do some of the other research, so for example here you can see requires feudal age, not enough resources. not enough resources. Requires feudal age. So we definitely need to start working in order to acquire the necessary resources. And we can put down like a mine over here, but we are gonna have to start gathering some wood as well. So in the meantime, let's at least take a look around the island. There should be one relic for the church too. I'm not really sure if you can still win in here by collecting all the relics, but considering the fact that this is the archipelago and you are forced to therefore rely on a massive fleet. Okay, so here is our stone. 1 gold, 2 gold, so this is where we're gonna be mining. I'm gonna try to make sure to build up some defenses this time, because going against players is gonna be much trickier. So I want to make sure that we do not get caught off guard. So let's bring the sheep. And let's go. We need more. So once the sheep are cleared out, we can then help out with the bushes. We can then refocus on farming. Just need to make sure that we will have a strong fleet to defend the entire island. Because if the enemy will be able to... Okay, so something has happened to one of... Oh, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, one of the players has dropped. I'm not really sure if he forfeited the game or if he experienced a crash. It's set in the specs right now and in the main menu when you enter this, that basically you can expect crashes, because they are running a test to see if these servers are going to manage this. So right now, if you want to, I'm going to try to leave a link in for the Steam page so that you can go and try and access this on Steam and participate as well. And maybe we will run into one another. Who knows? I will be playing this probably until I can. If I will be able to make more fun content out of this, then why not? My channel certainly needs the coverage, and if I have the opportunity to get subscribers and such, I want to try to finalize or do this as much as I can until the end of the year, unless they fire me from my current job or I find something else, which would mean I would not be able to spend as much time doing this as I would like for me to do so. So as I mentioned, right now we need to do this. Advanced to feudal age is done like this. You need to build a building. So one is either military landmark, one is either religious landmark. But right now, we do not have the resources to pull that off. So what I want to do in the meantime is put down that next house. Because we are starting to focus on gold extraction, because you can see that we require 200 gold actually in order to reach the other era. So we're gonna have to focus our attention on that as well. Once you are done there, you go mining. So right now it's gonna be primarily micromanagement of resource gathering and trying to get ahead of the competition. So we go over there, we still need food, we still need gold. Gold is really slow. Gold is really slow. Like food and wood, that's gonna be fine, but gold is really slow. And when I tried trading using the marketplace, what I've noticed was that also based on the distance, how far away from the allied marketplace you are, it's gonna affect how much money you can make. So theoretically, if you put it right next to one another, you might be making like 1 piece of gold, and therefore it's absolutely worthless for you. Let's go. 400, 200. We have all the necessary stuff. Let's drop off all of this and let's try to... I don't know, let's do the military landmark for now. And as you can see, because we have multiple villagers working on it, it might work a bit faster, hopefully, fingers crossed. 25 till 50, yes please. And we need to get this other research done too. But right now, all of our gold miners are working on the upgrades to the next era. I want to build somewhere like a bunch of dockyards, but for that we will also require plenty of wood. So that's working. You can go over here and we can start to put down. Let's go with a bunch of them. Because if we have just like one dockyard, it's gonna take forever for us to produce ships. And what you can actually do here is set up trading ships. And if you use those for merchant practices, you might be making gold alternatively too, which is something important. So these guys are gonna return to mining. And now we should have access to even more research, but of course we are completely broke. So we need more gold. It would be awesome if we can get actually additional. I might actually destroy the shoreline fish if we build it here. And I have not found out a button that would allow me to literally go in and destroy a building. So I'm not really sure what the hell to do in order to make that happen. So right now here I see the delete building button, but if I put it down, yeah, so the fish has gone, which is unfortunate. Can we hire or select multiple ships simultaneously? Awesome. So is he making a dockyard? What is he doing? A little nervous. Ooh, one great thing. The size of the farm is the same as the size of the mill. So no more trying to like make the spacing work. Lots of people hate that about Age of Empires 2. Me included. We can increase the villagers' HP. Okay, and so it doesn't look like there's fish in here to be acquired. We can send the mark over there. And I was thinking palisade wall, we need to actually build up housing. So let's focus on that because soon we're gonna be tapped out. And that's not good. Because that's time which can be done on like producing stuff. Okay, let's cancel this out. We can do the research then in the meantime. We can do this in the meantime. We can do this research in the meantime. We need more gold in order to do this research. I think the unit capacity right now is set to 200. We can do the longbowmen. So let's get a couple of them. We can do set up camp, although I'm not really sure what's gonna do for me. We do need to set up some sort of perimeter for us to defend. So one wall over here and something on this shoreline and like through here or something, so that we have some form of defense put in place. Once these are done, I want to send like 2 of them to mine. You for this, and the stone deposit is driving me up the wall.
Each timber theos.
And we need Cannot build here. Why not? Let's build it. Let's finish this up. And then you can go and build the fortification. Why can't you build it in here? Well, what do you mean? Let's build it there then. We need more wood, that's for sure. A whole lot more workers. Okay, so these dudes and ladies need work. Unfortunately, our wood reserves are... Actually, it's gonna work out. Farms aren't that expensive. And the great thing is also that you do not need to micromanage them. But we need additional structures in order to run, in order to recruit more units and such. Why is this wall actually missing? So please make sure that that's actually addressed. And it would be awesome if we get a second lumber mill. This one is done. Please finish off building everything. Stop slacking off. We need more of everything. Reduce the cost of ships. Yes, please. Let's build up this too. We're really low on wood. Which is bad because that cuts in our production of food. 50 per mil. Are you done? You are done, huh? Okay, let's build it here so we get some stone. I'm not really sure what to use it for as of yet. Let's build those farms. Trying to see if he has anything else done. We're gonna definitely need more fortifications. Okay. And we can try to build it in here. Like that. And we can then put the gates around the perimeter, hopefully. Build, build, build. Recruit who's sleeping. Don't do that. Don't mind. Let's do this. What do we need in order to reach the next age? Let's go with the defensive landmark and we can build it up on here. It would be awesome if you actually would even go and like try to help out with that. Let's do a bit more of that. Let's gather more archers because you never have enough archers as you are English. There's the boar. The deer are over here, but honestly we are already focusing on farming. This is being done. We need this over here. Scouts we do not need right now.
Yes, sir. I'm still in there.
And what would be awesome would be merchant ships. $270 and $90. Don't have enough wood simply.
What's that birthday?
Trying to see where else we can.
And your worker. He's a worker.
Wait, so the palisade walls cannot be upgraded into stone walls?
He's a worker.
That kind of sucks, right? Gate unlocked. No. 94 out of 110. We're gonna have to build more housing. We have the space. Let's upgrade the mining. Build more archers. Get more wood. Okay, this is kind of missing here. Did we build the trade ship? No, we have 6 galleys. Now we have this guy. Okay. Transport ships, galleys. Let's do the armor upgrades. We're gonna need a whole lot more ships. That's for sure. You guys return back to work, please. Okay. Let's build more housing. How's the trade looking? If I would send them over there, they would make more money probably. Okay, 11 and 22, I'll take it. Just one? What do we not have again? Wood.
Good.
Let's build this over here. Okay. Monastery, siege workshop. We can do all sorts of units in here. So I don't even have barracks and everything, but we can do those over here. Okay, let's do 2 barracks. I know we are tapping into our wood reserves, but it's important for me. Man, the technical stress icon is so freaking annoying. It's the worst watermark ever. And I have seen some really weird watermarks. Let's upgrade this dude and let's upgrade the defenses. Ooh, trebuchet, nice. Can start upgrading to veterans. We can do archery ranges. So let's do just that. One building on one upgrade, one building on the other upgrade. Those are gold reserve. Food is doing incredibly well. This is why I want to increase the trading. Because if each ship brings me 11 and 22, 8 and something, that's just awesome. Oh, fudge. Yeah, I was exactly afraid of that. I wasn't paying attention, and now I'm gonna pay for it, probably. Let's start recruiting. Longbowmen are dealing damage. Ships are doing what they can until they can. Let's start recruiting and let's go build a keep, I guess. Everyone start building the keep. Send in reinforcements. Send in that scout. Let's try crossbowmen too. Okay, so thanks to the keep, we now have a proper defense. But the units are still up in here. One, two, three. Build the farm, please. I don't know who is doing what, so... Let's take the high ground. And, okay. So my game still needs a bit more work to be done. I'm not really sure what happened, like one of the players was dropped. That's weird, but okay. Let's see if we can try and set up more versus players games and see if this time either we are gonna get dropped or someone else is gonna get dropped again. Interesting though. I still need to work up a better strategy, of course, because like there's no doubt about it. The match can otherwise take quite a long time, but it looks like food production can pick up quite heavily when you start implementing the farms. So I'm not even sure if the buried bushes or trying to hunt down the animals is that effective like in the previous game, because if you can actually supply the wood for the farms, then you are looking at a serious source of food. Okay. Can we try like a different map for the love of God? Why does everything have to be archipelago? Or archipelago, or how you maps it up. Can we do something else? We cannot change the map, so it's right now only archipelago, huh? Oh, that just sucks. Okay, so let's see if we can improve the start of the game. I have found out that in later stages especially, I stopped using the arrow keys. Why the hell can't I use WASD? I would have to reformat it in the controls because I'm quite sure there are some key bindings to which structures are done which way, etc, etc. So it looks like two Englishmen are going against the Abbasid dynasty and an Englishman too. This is gonna be interesting, truly interesting. I just hope we're not gonna experience any crash. Okay, so how about we go and build those houses? I don't know. Let's build them over here. You focus over here. We start doing this. You start exploring. Let's gather more sheep right now. I don't even know if I should try to focus on this shoreline fish. I mean, it's 1,000 freaking food. That's ridiculous. You need to build the houses in order to make sure that the population growth can keep on going. And what do we need in order to build a mill? 50 wood. So we're gonna have to acquire some wood right out of the gate. Let's go for these trees, which are by the town center right now. You can explore the island in the meantime, find out where the gold deposits are. There's usually a place where there's like 2 of them right next to each other. There's the relic. There's potential to control secret sites, or we can build a wonder. Wow, we can actually have 2 relics here. Interesting. My worry is, however, of course, the location. Because if I'm gonna be the one who's closer to the enemy, then they're gonna focus on me. So I will need to make sure that our defenses are standing strong. And we have, like, lots of units to defend ourselves with and have a strong navy to do that as well. Okay, let's do the mill in here. Did you come across more goats or sheep? What are these? These are herdable sheep. So let's drop them off over there. We're gonna need to focus to make sure that we gather up a sufficient quantity of food. Okay, so we can build the mine up in here. We will have to build fortification here. This is gonna be tricky because this shoreline is extremely wide, and we also need to somehow monitor this location up in here. Problem is, it takes us until the second age in order to build another town center. I'm starting to think maybe that's something which we are gonna have to focus on in order to speed up the production of our villagers, because we're gonna need a lot of them. If the unit population cap is set to 200 and this house is not even finished, then if we have at least 50 or 60 workers, that would be awesome. You please finish that. We're gonna have to make sure to gather up as many resources as possible, and we're gonna have to start focusing also on getting gold too. So let's go and no. These weird tips are just annoying the living hell out of me, to be perfectly honest with you all. Like, I get it that the studio is trying to help out and teach you some of these basics if you never played these types of games before, or RTS genres in general. But enough is enough. I have had it with these freaking pop-ups on this freaking game. Okay, so what do we need? We need food and we need gold in order to actually get to the next age or next era. How much wood is left in this stomp? I cannot even select it, barely. Let's focus on the sheep too. Let's get them out of the way. You see, like, we have way too many in the pipeline working to be made, so we really need like 1 or 2 town centers. If I would theoretically build a town center up here, that would be just awesome. But the fortification of this island is gonna be tricky as hell. I don't think we're gonna go with the palisade walls this time. I would love to get the stone walls. And so for that, we do require that stone deposit. So let's send you over there. You know, if you idiots would actually chop down the trees closer to the building, it would be more like productive. Next villager can help out with the sheep. Please help out with the sheep. And we can theoretically then take a look at the deer. But I'm thinking a wall over here. Wall somehow up in here. Wall up in here. And I'm not really sure what the hell to do over here. This is gonna be a bit trickier to pull off. Okay, we are getting close to our requirement of food, but we still have quite a long way to get there with the gold. So we need 200 actually. And we really need to reach that next stage. As soon as we get the necessary gold, let's get you over here so that you are ready to start building. Let's do the military landmark and drop off the gold and help out. The sooner we reach higher tier, the better and the faster we can build another town center, honestly. And that's something which we need to focus on. And the faster we can start putting down some other structures. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Start building, please. These all need to return to gold mining. Once we are in the feudal age, we can start building up these stone defenses once we accumulate more stone, that is. Like I said, a second town center is a must. What do we need for it? 300 stone, damn it. Looks like I even stopped recruiting villagers, which is something I should not do. Come on, come on, come on. Please build these structures, don't fish right now. Food is being managed, so that's out of the way. Now we need to take a look into the stone and the defenses and building up our forces. So stone wall. Stone wall. Yeah, that's like 195 alone, so that's not enough. And we need also 300 just to build up the second town center. So please go and do just that. Where is this lady? Why do you always stop? There's like more ships and more stuff to be done. Okay, more over here. Let's start building up at least some force. Let's start speeding up the mining. Carry animal carcasses and 200 damage against wild animals. Can you actually literally hunt wild animals? Have I been missing out on something? Okay, so what now? You just hunt it and that's it? That's bad. Now we have to switch to this in order to not lose out any of the meat, and we need to build up more housing. Chopping down trees, gathering rate of wood, also something that we need to do. Okay, now that you can do this, what happens if I hunt down you? Oh, so you can like literally just drop it off right over there. That's awesome.
And you sure, lass.
That is awesome.
Sure, lass. Your way.
Okay, so we should have the necessary resources for the second town center. So let's build it up on this cliff so that we can recruit more villagers at faster speed.
Yes, sir. West to Hala.
You go for the wood. You go for the defenses.
Hester's commended.
Yes, sir. Where's the
Theoretically, can you go pick up that corpse? You guys go deal with this. You two help out with the stone. You start farming. I wanna, we don't have enough wood. Let's drop off the corpse in here. This way he can bring all the corpses. And we need to make sure to build a gate as well. Okay. Question is how the fortification is gonna work here. That's what I'm a bit more nervous about. You start recruiting. You, my dear. If you can build more houses, that would be just awesome. We'll need to start building up some barracks. It's 150 each. You go hunt the deer and bring the corpse. So let's do this. This is an actually interesting thing to consider as a strategy. I just need to drop it off somewhere at a better place, probably. Why did you skip this gate? What is wrong with you, honestly? And now he's gonna walk through this and destroy this, right? And you carry the deer and let's bring it over there. Okay, you start mining more and you... Okay. Trying to build the gate somewhere. This is gonna be driving me up the wall. Why don't you start at the edge? In the previous games, it always started at the edge with the construction. That I was a huge fan of. Let's go drop off the steer in there. In the meantime... Okay, you picked up this. Let's, So you do that. You go ahead and farm. And you can bring additional pieces of deer like this. That would be awesome. Okay, you ladies can put down this up in here. Oh wow, he's like on top. Interesting. we should build up more wood
Estes comende.
reserves.
Icha wele kiwa wudu. Flamboga aron. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
Now
now,
to work.
Forward ahead. Baraninu. Yes.
Let's do that.
yes, sir.
Now the question is, can they traverse through this location? I'm not really sure.
What's that faith, eh?
But we can build these stone wall towers.
Shula bail board.
So let's do that too.
And you won't get. Here went it off.
Just so that we have some additional defenses. We need to do these upgrades. We need to reach additional area, defensive landmark. Let's build it over here.
On your worker.
And we need to build up the gate 2 and a tower 2.
Each timber fails. Here I
You help out there. We need to do something with the shore. It's way too open for my comfort. Okay, 2 trade ships. I was hoping we can do 3, but it just wasn't meant to be apparently. Okay, so good to know that the towers take a whole long time to be made, and we're gonna have to build some sort of defensive line in here too. Okay, let's go hunt the last deer. Any upgrades? We have 1 mil only. We have 1 mil only, so the upgrades need to be conducted there.
Yes, sir.
We have a bunch of people who aren't working. Let's go for the berries.
Yes, sir. Where's the water?
Can you... Ooh, man, this is gonna be bad.
Each timber theos. You're not the work.
Please start off at the edge.
Each a worker.
I hate this. I might have to sacrifice structure
Each timber theos.
in order to be able to defend
Shula bail timber.
the shoreline. So that's...
And you won't get. Each a worker.
Yeah, we just don't have enough room over here.
And you won't get.
Okay, so that worked out. Let's look for all these people who aren't doing anything right now. Now the question is, do we keep the archers on these walls?
You're ready to done some work.
And can they climb these walls? Is my question too. If it's like this without some sort of gate or tower. Okay, so they can actually man the walls. That's awesome.
Harken at the
Now you can do mining again. Please do more hiring or recruiting. You as well. So we are now in the castle era. Okay, so now the archers should be able to get up there through the gate, right? Okay, so that's how it works. What is this place? Interesting. You do have that body. So let's go ahead and drop it off in there. You please follow.
Barney ready. We have it stead as to bay, two folk.
Let's build this up in there. Let's do the upgrade up in here.
Every charm and 10 day.
Let's clear out this region from the woods. Let's gather up units. We still have to finish off building those fortifications.
What needeth be undone?
So let's do a gate. Why can't I do a freaking gate up in here? That's just weird.
Yeah, we are. You have this.
Okay, and you work on this. My question is the body decaying while the scout is actually holding it? Or is it not?
Seek to Hestes.
How about we do a farm here too? We're gonna have to look into building more housing. Can theoretically delete this structure. And over here we can do this. Let's do this upgrade. It is just recruiting simply.
What needeth worker? Build it.
Keep on building, keep on building. We need strong economy.
God's winker
Okay, the stone has been officially depleted, believe it or not. So we're gonna have to go for the gold. Okay, you can go and join them up in there. Please keep on producing the longbowmen. And theoretically we can do another mill up in here. Let's do the upgrade here. Can theoretically delete this building here because there's no longer a need for it. And we also need to finish off this fortification, or I'm gonna be extremely unhappy. And also building up some potential defensive structures would be just awesome. Okay, so I want to do additional houses. And I know right now it's super annoying because we are not fighting, we're not doing anything. I'm just micromanaging these structures and building like a dum-dum. But even that needs to be done.
Yahweh to done some work.
Okay. What happens if I would try to build outside of the range of the mill? We're gonna see. Okay. Theoretically, it would be awesome to build more of these defensive structures. And more merchant ships, more these, and hulks. Let's do some hulks. We're gonna, of course, need to expand our flotilla in our dockyard operation.
And seal ye building thing.
My question is, can the scout hunt the boar and bring it? That's a big if. Okay, so this is horrible. So apparently not the best for the bows. Okay, never mind. You know what? One more defense tower up in here. We are at 158. So we are getting close to the limit currently available, which is set at 200. Oh, we can actually build the houses up on this cliff. What a view! What a view! Let's do these upgrades, whichever ones we can. This one over here is really sad. Okay, so that's the workers. You two, please do the trading. Don't slack off. And that's a new set of ships. So how much are we bringing in? 10 and 20. I like that. I like that. We're gonna need some transport ships. Let's do upgrades wherever we can. I really like the fact that there's like this after building structure left behind. Okay, what else are we theoretically missing in here? Let's do this. Okay, so we need that farming. Okay, that seems to be all the workers right now. Wait, did you gather up wood? Okay, let's go drop it off. And we need those farms established ASAP. So one more farm would be awesome. And we should also try to build up things like an archery range. And if possible, some stables too.
What comes next?
Maybe let's try to do trebuchet. What's gonna happen if we try to implement that? We need Imperial H, so we totally forgot to level up further. It would be awesome if I would actually take this flotilla somewhere. Which ones are... These are just galleys and hulks, huh? Secret sites. So it looks like this guy is going for the secret sites. I don't know what the hell is this thing. I don't like it. So let's maybe send the flotilla out. We are at full capacity. let's kill all of these villagers.
Not slip. Not slow.
Because we need to make sure that we will be able to actually
What needeth be undone?
Toonfolk,
get those trading ships or the transportation ships.
Hestes kommet, Arwenen.
And I'm thinking we're gonna have to take up our archers.
Dresset, Gau, Arwen. Step up to here. Asteria.
200 is not enough. 200 is not enough. In Age of Empires 2, the Definite Edition, I think you can go up to like 1000 or something if you go versus AI, so I'm not really sure if we can expect that in here as well. I would certainly appreciate it if it would be a possibility. Let's see what can we uncover with the flotilla. I don't really know how you control these things. And is it just me, or am I thinking that the enemy is kind of extremely passive? Well, I should shut up theoretically because I'm not better.
Every charm and tender. Where have on stead as be on at?
Okay, do we have anyone sleeping around? No, not really, huh?
Toonfolk, already ready.
I want to make sure that we have access to the ship. Oh man, this is driving me up the wall. No idea where the enemy is at. They should be on these islands. I think this guy is like all over the place. Like I would not stand a chance going against him. We really need that damn transportation ship.
See, take the work at.
What else are we trying to build? So it's like impossible for me to get what I need. Oh yeah, oh we need this thing. Defensive landmark. Oh, let's build it up in here. Maybe if we get rid of 2 of these. Come on, build the damn transportation ship. Let's do these upgrades. I don't want to be killing the units, that's for sure. Someone has reached the Imperial Age already. Okay, let's see if we can clear out some of that population in here. If we can get a... Why do I get the trader ship? I need transportation ships. Let's go. Take it all out. Okay, so he has units over there, but until I am able to transfer them to that place, we need more ships like this. Okay, so they have fortifications and everything installed. And it looks like they are in their dockyard area of effect. hitting those heels. Can we push in even more? Okay. Have we reached the Imperial era yet? No, not yet. Yeah, I want to see if we can deploy these units up in here. And I want to see what we can do regarding these units up in there. We have the horseman, spearman. So these are defensive powers, apparently, huh? Let's try to get rid of the units first. Can you guys like actually attack fortifications, or would that take a whole eternity? To get something out of that, probably. Okay, so I want to see what the trebuchet is gonna do. Let's try to get rid of the stables here. With the spearmen, hopefully we're gonna be able to make quick work of them. Okay. They are over there. Let's do the trebuchet. Who knows how... Seriously, trebuchet is one population only? Okay, interesting. Not that I'm complaining. Are you guys out of work, or what's happening? What, like no wood? Look at all this wood. 21 people out of work. Let's go and do that. And you four, let's go and do this. Okay, so there's a keep, which is unfortunate. That might mean that the majority of our units are gonna die. So let's see if that trebuchet can reach this location in time, so that our units actually do stand a chance. Let's attack the units. Let's provide naval support to our units. It seems like the trebuchet is doing something, that's for sure. So he's focusing his attention on the trebuchet. But thankfully the trebuchet has some HP to work with. So it's not that completely useless. Okay, how about we can theoretically send the units over there. So theoretically you can land it here. You can do these upgrades. Trying to actually realize where the hell do I have my military buildings. Still not used to how they look. And due to how compact this is, and I'm still getting Age of Empires 3 feel out of the look, it's gonna take a time to get adjusted to the aesthetic. What happens if I get over here? Like, forces are under attack, huh? Question, can the trebuchet attack the wall? No. Let's try to go for the gate. You go over there. Let's send all sorts of units in there. Just to mess with them. Okay, and archers. Like this. So I don't really want to leave the trebuchet really unattended. There's an outpost. They literally look like Teutonic Knights or Crusaders almost. So let's see if we can deal damage. Now, is this thing burning up so it's gonna go down? Okay. You be broken down and move over here. You return to the dockyard so that you are fixed. What about you? Destroy that. And if we set you up over here, can you... Okay. Let's send in these guys as well. Oh wow, they actually have some sort of weapons in here, huh? Okay. There should be some naval ships up in here. Well, let's keep on attacking the town center. What forces have we accumulated in the meantime? Let's send them in as reinforcements. Okay, he's just sitting there with the fleet. Can send it over here to be fixed up. Yeah, I'm definitely not producing sufficient quantities of horses. I'm slacking off. Let's send in some cavalry. Once you guys are dropped off, return. You guys go nuts. I have not even built like buildings such as university and such. I'm just realizing that. So I don't even know what potential upgrades can we get. Because usually you need university in Age of Empires 2 in order to gain access to things like gunpowder, things like this. And here, because everything is already accessible, I'm not really sure what to think of it. So let's send these over here as well. Let's attack the villagers, I guess. Literal massacre. I think that's a priest of sorts. House of Wisdom, technology / landmark. Hard for me to even determine sacred site. I am not sure what to think of this. Can probably leave, send those forces elsewhere. So let's go and do this. Send one of the ships over there. Units can go up in here. And can probably try to reinforce our forces up on here. This place is just burning up, literally. Let's send the trebuchet more inland. I want to focus on their economy here if possible. So let's get you up until this place. I feel like you are trying to remove your workers from this location, which is understandable. We don't know how further inland we can go, but he's gonna lose those people. That an exploded ship, yeah, that did not make it. Does he have a dockyard in here? Probably. Trebuchet is firing, units are fighting. You guys go help out. You kind of screwed up there. Or let's attack the outpost. Okay, it's being attacked. Let's see these forces and drop them off. Okay. So probably I got really lucky on this one with the opposition. I was playing it obviously passively as well, so it's not like perfect. I never claimed to be a proficient RTS multiplayer gamer. I usually get my ass handed to me by the most difficult AI in Age of Empires 2, and even the 2 classes before that, so I'm nothing exceptional, but this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what they manage to put into the single player, and it's gonna be interesting to see how the co-op is going to evolve further, and if they're gonna tweak out some of these bugs and little things which I have noticed. It doesn't look like on this match we had a player dropped, so that was at least positive experience for us. But yeah, that's gonna be probably it. So if you would, for example, like me to try and feature more Age of Empires or something, let me know. I'm gonna read through the comments. And for more fun content like this, make sure to subscribe, check out the channel as I publish videos on a weekly basis. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all in the future uploads. Thank you for watching, and bye bye for now.